Zawa is ready. What do you need?
Hey.
You want me to go back up there? After nearly losing my leg?
You still got it, don't ya?
I think we found Haravius' mom.
Ha! Took you for one of them Rayid Sarens. Then I saw you had all your teeth. Ha ha ha! Hang on, gotta talk into my good ear. Now what was... Say, ain't I seen you somewhere? That's it! Felt those aftershocks all the way in Stalwart! Must have been a real sight up close. All that fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, clearing tunnels, blowing old barricades, just tidying up. But soon, I've got to start testing the cannons. We held them off a few weeks ago, but they didn't run far. Set up a fort in the woods, and I hear they're working on some really fantastic siege weapons. I don't know. Something tore through that place a long time ago. Anyway, we can stop them. Once we have the heavy cannons, that is. Oh, I'd give my other ear to see that. They're all the way up there. I sent a crew to the tower, but they came back complaining about Skuldrak and the other nasties. Nearly took Kulmar's leg off. Skuldrak did, I mean. That'd be a big help. I'd hate to let those beauties go to rust up there. And anything you find up there is yours. Battery's full of treasures, and the West Tower has hardly been explored. Head through the door and up the stairs. That'll get you to that rampart. Yeah, Coolmar cleared the rubble before he took to getting himself conveniently injured. You should be able to work your way up to the cannons from there. Meantime, I'll check on our black powder stock.
Hey.
I've got it. Finished.
Hey. All right then.
Zawa is ready. What do you need of Zawa?
Hey.
Finished.
Hey. Hi? Hey. 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 Hey.
Zawa is ready. What do you need of? I would gladly cast light. I give this answer. Rare every practice. Our practices are suited to our enemies, the things we hold to in fear of their opposites. Things like pleasure and vanity, even our own lives. We embrace discomfort. I knew an Alpazga, Tameen, who slept on sharp boulders and kept his arm raised above his head for 2 years. The arm withered. One day it fell limp and became useless. But always it reminded him that pleasure and pain did not hold sway over his soul, and he became strong. Vanity is my favorite. You have seen some of it. You must become loathsome, disgusting. The Takan are used to our shit, but Deerwood has been far more enjoyable. A traveling noble offered his friendship to me as we crossed paths on the road. I blew my nose into his silken shirt sleeves, apologized, then vomited on his wife's gown when she expressed forgiveness. I was even beaten for it without having to ask. Work well done is truly its own reward. Fear of death is our enemy, so we bury ourselves with our dead. We live on the carrion and meditate for days, even as the worms burrow into our flesh. When I completed my trial, my master had me placed at the bottom of a mass grave to make sure his point was clear. In time, you come to know death. You accept its beauty and its purpose. You see its dark wisps, and the sight is pleasing in its way. So it is with all our enemies. You would ask much of one who knows words are nothing but sounds. They can be weapons against us if we forget that. Using curse words often takes away their power over us. They're also a lot of fun to say. Ishmael, when I was in he never gave me another lesson. A year later, you would ask much when I was brought to him. I knew how unworthy I was. But if he disapproved, he never showed it. In my shame, I gave him everything I had. He tutored me for 7 years, and in that time, I became greater than the rest. Then the day came when he was to teach me the final secret of the Anitle. This is the unbeatable warrior all Takan chieftains must become to protect our people. Ishipilo never showed. I found him in his study, meditating, or perhaps staring off. I couldn't say. Master, I said, is it time for me to learn to be the Anitle? Not yet, he said. And that was all. Have I? I thought so as well. I tried everything. Patience, rage, cleverness, acceptance. Not yet, he would say. Not yet. At any time, 2 people know the secret of becoming the Anitle, the chieftain and the master of the Nalpazga. When Ishipilo died, the knowledge was lost to us forever. You would ask much of word of Ishipilo's death spread. Our enemies saw the opportunity. The Ketchmodel chieftain came with gifts to honor my rule, but his real purpose was to look me in the eye, to know if Zawa might be beaten. I looked at him, and I imagined that I was the Anitle, free of all the worldly snares, that my master had taught me everything. When he turned to leave, I saw he wore a secret smile, and I knew I had failed. 3 days later, they attacked. They were many times greater than our numbers. They had been trying to conquer us for generations, and the Takan chieftain had always sent them running. The power of the Anitle. In my heart, I knew we would lose, and it would be because I was not the Anitle. What we had always done. I gathered my Nalpazga warriors and led a charge into the belly of their army. The Nalpazga believed Zawa was the Anitle, and it gave them strength. For their sakes, for Takan, I believed it too. My mind found a place it had never reached before. I could see my enemies' moves before they made them. I could see my own actions in front of me, the path to victory. I did as I saw, and the Quechmatl fell in heaps. And then the Quechmatl chieftain came to face me, and he knew Zawa was not the Anitle. When I saw him, I knew it too. I hesitated. My enemies fell upon me. One by one, the Nalpazga were defeated, and Takan was conquered. Of the men, they made slaves. Of the women, they made wives. Their way is to absorb the conquered, make them forget themselves. They take you alive if you are a chieftain. They break your body and your spirit. Then they show you to their people and to yours, broken. After that, they cut off your head so that they may drink your soul from it. Oh no, they did all of those things to me. They flayed me until my screams became whispers, until I no longer knew who I was, and my only hope was to die soon. But they didn't stop, and that was their mistake. In my lowest moment, I released my grip on many worldly things I had come to embrace since my master's death. The pain made the world clear again. They brought me out to be executed, not knowing any better. They swung the machete down upon my neck, but it would not cleave. Each hack of the knife brought great pain, and the pain showed me glimpses of pure truth. For a moment at a time, I was the Anitle. I broke my bonds by seeing beyond them. I slew my executioner by knowing I would slay him. No. When the pain faded, so did my enlightenment. But it was enough to make my escape. I swore to return when my soul was ready to defeat the Quechmatl, when I had rediscovered my master's lost secrets. No. I searched my empty homeland for any trace of Ishipilo's knowledge, but I knew he had left none. It would have been too dangerous. When that failed, I began searching the land to see if knowledge of the Anitle had come from abroad. I visited temples and monasteries. All the while, Zawa was trying to find the answer within himself as well. Meditation, Malkachoa, 1,000 practices he had learned as Nalpazga or dreamed on his own. He becomes nearer to the Anitle every day, but his soul is not free. He is not the Anitle.
Hey.
Heeft aus Philanthropie.
Hey.
I've got it. Finished.
All right, then.
Not even blowing it.
You're not getting through me. Leave it to me. Hey.
Varanthus! That's it!
I've got it. Finished.